Okay, Precalculus, Unit 6, first formative. First thing I notice is we've got an AAS triangle, angle, angle, side. So we don't have to deal with the ambiguous case, which is great. So the next thing I notice is we've got a pair right here. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my proportion and use that as one side. So 12 is to the sine of 104 degrees as, I'll do A first. A is to the sine of, oh wait, I got to figure out what the measure of A is. What is that? 180 minus 104 minus 36, and that is 40 degrees. All right, so now we cross multiply. Pikachu is here with me. And we break out our calculator. All right, we have to make sure it's in degree mode, which it is not. And then we type in, let's see, we've got 12 times the sine of 40, and then we end up dividing by sine of 104. And we get C is approximately 7.95 if we round to the nearest hundredth. Okay, so I go back here and look at my answers, and I believe that is what we are looking for. Hold on. Sorry, we just solved for A, right? And it's asking to determine the approximate value of A. So we got 7.95. We look at our answers. The answer is C. All right, let's go to number 2. First thing I notice is we have got an angle, side, side triangle. So this angle right here, this angle C over here, could be two different angles. We don't know. It could be whatever the angle is that we solve, or its supplement. And we need to figure that out. So let's go ahead and start. We've got a pair, so we can use the law of sines. So sine of 30, which you know is 1/2 from the unit circle, over 5 equals the sine of C over 8, right? Here's the other one. All right, so now we're solving for angle C. The only reason we didn't have to do that in the last one is because we had 2 of the angles, so we could just subtract them from 180, get the missing angle. Here, however, here we only have 1 angle and we have 2 unknowns, so we're going to have to solve for one of them using inverse trig. So we go ahead, cross multiply, divide, and we end up getting, so we cross multiply, we get the sine of 30 times 8, and then divided by 5, we have isolated the sine of C. Well, we need the measure of angle C, so we're going to have to take the inverse sine of both sides. So the inverse sine of 0.8 ends up being the measure of angle C, which is 53.13 degrees. So let me go back to my problem here. Angle C for the first answer is 53.13 degrees. But you also have to know that this is the ambiguous case, and we have got to check its supplement, 180 minus 53.13. And when we do that, we get 126.87 degrees. Now we check that. 126.87 plus 30, okay, that is still going to give us, if I were to add the third angle there, I can still find a measure that will equal up to 180. So it's possible that the measure of that angle C could be 53.13 or its supplement. And so the answer is B. Is that all? Yes. Peace out.